Well, hello to you, and welcome to the Geeks episode 1. I'm John Parker, and this is Jack Cowling.
That's me.
Yeah, Dave. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, I don't know. Because to be honest with you, the news is full of rubbish anyway. There's some politics that might be coming up. There's some Microsoft stuff we want to talk about.
And obviously Doctor Who stuff as well.
Yes, because Jack Cowling has brought the Doctor Who news connected to this channel, although we're still working on that, so
kind of.
It's a bit of a flibble-flabble. We don't really know what's going on. Yeah. So that's really about it. We hope you enjoy the show. We know this is really a new concept to YouTube. We don't know. Many videos aren't like this, we admit. There are some nutty ones on there, I admit, but I think we definitely take the biscuit. I need a drink after that. You can start talking now.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Martha. But of course, as John said, we are kind of new to this whole concept thing, and of course, if you guys give us a chance, I'm pretty sure over time we'll kind of develop and change.
Sorry, I just spilt the Coke. Oh dear, it's shining my floor.
Alright then. Well, I think we should roll on the title sequence.
Roll title sequence.
Well, hello there to all friends, subscribers, and to everyone else around the world, and we are delighted and glad that you managed to take your time and come watch one of our videos again. We really appreciate it. So in this video we're basically talking about some news, some thoughts and opinions on different shows and everything like that. Anything you can kind of think of that two geekish kind of people could possibly talk about in a way, in a sense. And we'll be doing this every Saturday, so something new will come up. So, I'm now going to hand you over to my friend over there, who will be talking about something that most of you might know about, aka Microsoft. So, over to you.
Hello. Now, it's not much information I've got on Microsoft at the moment, but there is one thing that was in the news. It probably will be classed as old news, but I want to speak about it anyway, because I think it is a good bit of news from Microsoft. As you know, Windows 8 was a bit of a disaster. Windows 8.1, a bit of an improvement. But Steve Ballmer has left. Hooray. Hopefully that should cause Microsoft to be a bit more clever, shall we say, on the products that they present. Hopefully Windows 9 should be slightly different to Windows 8, as in, let's see if we can get rid of the Metro look maybe, or even improve the Metro look. I for one do like the Metro look, it just looks a bit too tablety. If they could bring the Metro look to the desktop and remove the start screen, that would be brilliant. To me, that would be fine. I would love a Metro style Windows, no glass, maybe a bit of transparency though. But remove the blur effect, that's fine by me. I mean, I'm getting a bit old by the Windows 7 blur effect myself. And I do like the new Metro style, as I said, but the start screen needs to go. It's just a bit too cluttery. I mean, keep it for the tablet edition, but how hard is it really to make an OS that's for tablet and a separate OS for desktop PCs? It's not hard, is it? No. It's just a little bit, maybe a bit more money. Yeah, I know. But to be honest with you, if you want to have a good business, Microsoft, you need to use money. And you've got plenty, I'm sure. And that's basically all I want to say about Microsoft. I mean, as long as Steve Ballmer's gone, and hopefully the new CEO, if they bring a new CEO in, which obviously they should do, that sounds a bit weird. But basically, if they bring a new CEO in, I hope he makes Windows 9 a bit better of an impression. Or at least, if they're working on it now, I hope it looks much better than it is. And I just hope there's some more leaks of the builds, because I'd like to be able to see how far they're getting on. I love seeing the milestones of Windows OSs, so hopefully it shall be improved.
I mean, as we know, Microsoft has kind of let its guard down a bit, hasn't it? I mean, recently with Windows 8, but not only Windows 8, we've also got Microsoft Office as well, the Office-based software. People are now, I've seen comments around them, people are now leaning towards getting OpenOffice instead of Microsoft Office.
I don't think that's a good option. I mean, yeah, I know. you've got the Metro look and you've got all the different things that are do with Office, and I don't like the cloud-based thing at all. But OpenOffice is not a good choice. Just stick with Office 2010. I mean, Microsoft Office is a really good premium product for Office. You know, for Office software. I mean, you don't want to go to OpenOffice. I mean, yeah, OpenOffice is good, but I still prefer Microsoft Office over anything, to be honest with you.
I think the problem with Microsoft Office that people are kind of puzzled about, well, not puzzled about, but kind of angry about, is number one, the price. Obviously, the price is downright disgraceful, especially for people who've got to use it for schoolwork, college, university. I mean, I know there are kind of like ways of getting it with student IDs, but still, that's not the point. And also, the idea of having your Office programs on cloud.
That's a bit unsecure to me. To me, that would be less secure.
Exactly.
Mind you,
I mean, someone hacked into...
it depends how Microsoft puts security on their cloud.
But the thing is, I mean, if someone can hack into your cloud, they've got your access to
all
your
files, yeah.
Office, yeah. And Office 365, it's Office 365. That's the cloud-based software. It's a monthly fee, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like monthly fees. We can't just buy the software. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't buy it. It's either monthly, yearly. I think they can do weekly as well, but even that's even more troublesome. I mean, you probably expect standing orders.
Not only that, but what if the direct debit fails? You know, if it fails, Microsoft's going to be down your throat, aren't they?
In other news, you Doctor Who fans might be pleased to know that Matt Smith and the rest of the Doctor Who crew sat down to do the read-through of the Christmas special, obviously coming in 2013. And before we sign off in this video, I would like to talk about, and of course my friend, about Matt Smith's time as the Doctor and what we think about him. So, going from the beginning when Matt Smith first was introduced to us back in, I think it was January 2010, was it?
Yes.
Yes, it was 2010.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether it was January. I think, yeah, it was January, wasn't it?
Because the Christmas special and David Tennant was split into
correct
two
us
parts.
correct us if we're wrong, though,
one
people.
New Year's Day.
Because we don't know whether we're right. That's the problem. Yeah, we do. We do really. It was.
Christmas Day Part 1, New Year's Day Part 2. Yeah. So I will admit, when Matt Smith first started, I was kind of a bit. How could you say? I was a bit curious as to how he was going to portray himself as the Doctor. Because obviously he was young. He was kind of, well, he wasn't new into the whole acting business, but he was someone that a lot of people didn't know about. And at first, I suppose you could say in the first half of Series 5, some people weren't really over the moon with how it was, but then gradually over time we got used to Matt Smith and we enjoyed his company as the Doctor. What do you think?
Well, I think that the 11th Doctor was good. The trouble was, he had a bit of a new, modern look to him that was not right. It didn't look like the Doctor. The problem, I think Stephen Moffat writes for Matt Smith and not the Doctor, if that makes sense. When Russell T Davies used to rewriting Doctor Who, he wrote it as the Doctor would feel. You know, he wrote it making the Doctor feel powerful, but yet slightly mysterious. I like Sherlock anyway, and that's why David Tennant could bring it out. David Tennant could really bring out that character, and he made it strong. That's why I love David Tennant. I think he was like an amazing actor. But Matt Smith is a bit too bubbly, up there, look at me, and then crazy. But then okay, when he gets to the sad, serious parts, he's too low, you know. Or he does it the wrong way. I think he just doesn't look like the Doctor. And it's no offence to him. I mean, he does do good parts in Doctor Who, and I admit he has a funny part to it. But personally, my own feelings, he was a bit too offish. If that makes sense. I'm not very good at making sense. Yes. Yeah. But hopefully, and Peter Capaldi looks the part. He looks the part. He looks like kind of like the Slender Man in a way. You know. He, yes, I know. Bad reference there, but he does look kind of like to me like a skinny guy, tall. He has that voice. You know. Hopefully, he should make a good part. That makes no sense.
I'm definitely looking forward to Peter Capaldi being the Doctor. I mean, I literally can't.
I can't wait.
It's the show Survival.
I am actually excited. When's it again? When's the 50th special?
23rd November.
Hang on. It's the 5th of September now. Well, when the video's released, it won't be the 5th of September. But I'm going to wait a long time. 23rd, did you say?
Yeah, I know. You always wait for these things. Yep, 23rd November. That's when it was
It'll be Christmas
first ever broadcasted in 1963. I know. Christmas.
Anyway, not going off topic.
Anyway.
In other news, as some of you know, Miley Cyrus did that weird thing with the and the I don't know what that was meant to be. Well, Jack, explain.
Well, I think the definition of what she was doing is what people call twerking or something.
Yeah, I checked the definition of that, and it doesn't make sense because there's different definitions everywhere. And I checked the Urban Dictionary, and that just made no sense. So I was like, what, is it actually a dance?
The dictionary's always updated.
No, not the dictionary. I mean the Urban Dictionary, you know, the weird dictionary that explains all the slang and all that.
So you may be thinking why we're actually talking about this. Well, of course, Miley Cyrus was a role model for young kids. And the fact that she did this on stage in front of her fans, because the reason why she did this was basically just kind of get herself remembered in history, in a way. Well, that's what I've read online. And she just wanted to basically be remembered forever, and this was her only way she thought of doing it. And the reason why I am kind of against this in a way, because her fans are quite young kids, and who knows, because she was a model to them, they might get the idea and start doing this, and it's just, basically I don't think it's quite right in a way for someone
have you
with her
seen the
responsibilities
photo
to
on the
her fans.
video on YouTube? Have you seen? She's there. Oh, how the hell will you do it? I don't know. It looks disgusting, and I'm sorry, Miley, but no. Okay, you don't do that.
But of course, one thing we should remember is that the world we live in today is full of strange goings on, and well, that's just the way things are.
Like me!
Yeah. So, after things we discussed today, it's now your turn to discuss. So in that nice little box below the video, you can just click into it and write what the hell you want, and discuss between yourselves, and obviously us as well, if you want to. So, this is where we shall be signing off.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye to all friends and subscribers and to other people around the world, and we hope that you'll enjoy us for our next video next time.
Bye-bye for now. TTFN!
TTFN!
Hello, John here again. Just to say, if you did like the video you watched and you want to see any more, please subscribe to our channel.